Giving stuff away. Back when I was a little one, I went through many phases, the most significant of which were the 5 to 7 years where I was convinced that my life was going to be spent designing roller coasters. I had a lot of Hot Wheels tracks and logged way too many hours of Roller Coaster Tycoon, still to this day one of the best games ever made. But then I realized I would have to do a lot of math, and that's not for me. I mean, I was always one of those kids who was just good at math even though he hated it, so I suppose there are worse things in the world to be than good at math even though you hate it. But another one of the phases that I went through that I managed to bury deep within my psyche was the time that I was sure that I was going to be an artist. It was a brief period filled with many, many redrawings of the Pokemon card for Dratini. Dratini was the only Pokemon that I could draw well. It was just like a swirl and a face. It was pretty simple, and I was good at it, okay? I was serious. I had notebooks full of Dratini drawings, okay? I was into it. But the reason I'm talking about this is that recently I have come across several of my drawings from my childhood, and I thought I would share them with you. First, we have a little self-portrait here. I was actually super proud of this when I first drew it. Just look at those shoulders. Look at how jacked he is. I was really proud of this. And for those who don't get the self-portrait thing, I am Spider-Man. So, yeah. After about a couple weeks of drawing stuff and realizing that I was terrible at it, I decided I wasn't gonna be normal. I was gonna do graffiti, okay? I don't care about the laws, man. I do what I want for my art's sake. So I started doodling extreme bubble letters, man. With my name in it. This is what I did with my life. But after that not going well, I decided that I was gonna go back to being normal, and I was gonna draw comic books. I was gonna write and draw comic books, and in my hand right now, I hold issue number 1 of Bob and Larry, my original comic book series. A series that is compiled of just one issue, and it's just actually the first page of this. I originally intended to fill this whole thing up, but that didn't happen. Just this one. So let's have a reading, shall we? Let's do this. Let's go to this. Bob and Larry in The Loch Ness Monster! Exclamation points. In Lake Loch Ness. Nothing can stop us in our super sub. Next panel. Ooh, fishy. Just stop talking. That's it. Boring. It's only 5 feet long. That can't be the real Loch Ness Monster. But let's get to the next panel. It's the real Loch Ness Monster. Run for it. I did the number 4 for the word for. Time to break out Jeff Gordon. I was a bit of a NASCAR fan as a child, and Jeff Gordon was my guy. So we hit the Jeff Gordon button, beep beep, and then they're running away from the Loch Ness Monster. Hit the nitrous, and then there's Jeff Gordon right there. Somehow they just stowed him away in the in the submarine, and it ends with Bob trying to prove the existence of the Loch Ness Monster. It exists, I tell you. This part is just absurd. And it ripped my face off. And there's Larry's face, just hanging out at the bottom there. But yeah, that's it. That's Bob and Larry in the Loch Ness Monster. I know. Award-winning potential right here. Now here's where the video gets interesting. I want to give this away to someone in the awesome army who can truly appreciate its majesty. That's right. Yeah, if you want to win this actual piece of artwork from my childhood, here's what you have to do. Number 1, be subscribed to this channel, and I will be checking, okay? You're not just gonna be able to slip past me, little subscriber ninjas, or shall I say unsubscriber ninjas. Yeah. 2, click the tweet button that I've created down there, or tweet out this video with the hashtag Nessie ate Larry's face. 3, and most importantly, leave a comment on this video with whatever you want. You know, you can comment on how amazing this is, you can comment on the lighting, or you can just comment with lol or something. Feel free to comment more than once, but if you're spamming, you're gonna upset me. So you're not gonna win if you upset me, so it's a little bit of a line that you gotta walk there. You know, when is it too much? You know, that's the fun. But that's it, that's all you have to do to win that comic, and I will probably send a note with it as well, just because it's kind of weird to send that out of context. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. As always, I'm Connor Manning. You've just become a little more awesome, and I will see you guys on Monday. So, my first song that I've ever released, an original song, it should be going up on iTunes relatively soon. I will be putting a link down there. It would mean the world to me if you supported me by picking that up. I will be releasing a music video for that as well, so if you forget about it, I'll remind you. I don't just let that sort of thing go. I will be reminding you. But yeah. I'm gonna go.